Bum, ba, bum, ba, 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 bum. Go in the city and just like brawl up close and personal. Personal. Well, I mean, if this tank is awful, you've shown me through your games that I will love it. So thank you. Why are you gonna love it, Basin? What are your reasons? Bum, ba, bum, ba, bum. I want the KV5 to smack around. Come on, KV5er. Massive Alpha and fantastic pen, ADHE. Yeah, but is that enough to make a tank good? Not really. Oh, the KV5 is gonna ram the Caliban. I already see what he wants to do. I can see what he wants to do. He's gonna YOLO ram him. Are my teammates in the city like actual players, or are they like programs? Because these guys are like completely ignoring whatever's in the city. They're completely ignoring everything. This guy behind just shooting me casually. Ammo rack, please. Ooh. That was a hard to swallow pill. The rain. Well, I'm alone now. Please stop YOLOing, Pepegas. Stop YOLOing. Fucking Pepegas. Surprise! At least I can bully a KV5. I can bully a KV5. What? Huh? Sono touchy. I just said it was good enough for me to like it. I can respect that. Surprise butt six. I'm not sure if they got anything in the base here. Come to me, boy. Come to me. Don't you run away from this. There's no running away. Where are you gonna run? I thought he's gonna go behind this, but he just wanted to give me free damage. Damn, he died before he can shoot. Is the nomad here? Oh, I'm gonna get shot by a lot of things if I go in. There's a lot of stuff on that hill. Nasty. There's a lot of nasty on that hill. Ooh, I don't know what I hit there, but I hit something. Hit something. You want to go to Istanbul? Istanbul. I think these guys will die if they keep pushing like that. For sure. This alpha damage mean. I got spotted though, so the scout must be close by. Rock the cast bomb. Where are you little piggies at? Little piggies. Here, here, little piggies. Oh, already going for the arty. I didn't thought they would go that far. Well, if he pushes and I push here, I might be able to kill them. Hopefully before they get to the good positions. They're already here. Come on. Come on, we gotta box them in. Hide. Hide. Oh shit. That was a lucky hit, man. That was lucky. Good thing that guy like started shooting me like really early. If he waited a little bit longer, I would have been fine. Another ace, 6k dommage. 6k dommage. That was not a bad game. Not a bad game at all. I think I'd rather use this one, to be honest, so let's make like a quick recap of the tank. The credit gain is pretty good. definitely makes money. We don't have any boosters on, and we made for 6k damage, 112k, so the credit gain definitely good. But that mostly comes from the fact that big alpha if you fight up close, and good penetration, so yeah. I gotta say the armor's kind of cost effective if you fight this thing up close and personal, right? But overall, it's not that usable of a tank. 165, half of the tank is like 165 millimeters, right? So it's gonna be incredibly hard to like shoot with it. You gotta hide your lower plate, really struggle to hide your lower plate, so yeah. Mobility is okay, gun is okay, pen is okay. If you use them up close. If you try to shoot at a distance, it's pretty inaccurate. So, yeah. Overall, the Tech Tree Kilana is a lot more usable than this tank because the Kilana, on the Kilana, only this bar here is 160 armor. The rest of it is like 240. On the Grom, like I said, half the tank is like 160, 165 armor. And only like the top side here is 240, so Kilana much more usable armor. And this tank, at 500 meters, you're gonna have 200 damage compared to the Kilana, which is 350, so it loses a lot more damage at a distance compared to the Tech Tree counterparts. So definitely it takes sniping out of the equation unless you snipe with high explosive. And I don't know, maybe pen some paper tanks or something. But overall, the way this tank is designed, it forces you to fight up close and personal. It forces you to brawl regardless of the tier. If you can hide the lower plate, like we had some nice games so far where we bounced some shots, if you can hide the lower plate. But even then, like I get pinned, like I said, it's only 240, so if somebody shoots you with AP or heat, that's like 240 or more, it's still probably gonna pin. Right, so I definitely wouldn't really rely on the armor unless you're, let's say, against T-rates and you're angling, covering the lower plate. Really hard to say if it's a good or a bad tank. I definitely like the big alpha and the penetration. I definitely like that. I just don't think it's very usable. It's gonna be a very situational tank, and it definitely requires a skilled player to use it because what you're gonna be doing with this tank is just trading shots, okay? You're never really gonna get away without taking damage unless you can hide the lower plate. You're always gonna be trading shots, so best bet is to like pick your opponents and try to trade against tanks with low alpha. Right? That's why I got hardening on my tank. I think it's best to have as much HP as possible so you can keep doing trades, and by the time you die, you'll have some damage. So I would say it's a very situational tank because it forces you to brawl and it doesn't have the armor to brawl. So yeah, if you're gonna grind for this tank and not pay, why not? It makes good credits. If you can get a couple of shots in, you make money. Or if that doesn't bother you, you know, if it doesn't bother you that it's situational, go for it. It's just, it's not gonna be that usable in, especially in tier 9 and tier 10 games, like you're gonna get penned regardless of what you do. But in top tier, if you manage to hide the lower plate, just overall, the Kilana is a better tank. The Kilana is much more usable than this, right? This only has the fact that it has 800 alpha compared to 700 on the Kilana, so YOLO somebody, derp him and run away, I guess, so. Very situational. Get this tank at your,
welcome to the bee's knees.
You know, your own risk, choice, whatever you want to call it. At work.